Hey, welcome back to Super Meat Boy. In this episode, we're going to continue on through the dark world of the Salt Factory, starting with level 6, not you again. Alright, what are we dealing with here? Oh, hello. Okay, I see what's going on here. I'm going to have to go outside somehow. How am I going to do that? I'm not entirely sure. I suppose I'm going to have to go back down, get this key, and then go back up again. And somehow land on the salt. I'm not entirely sure how I did that, but you know what? Yeah, this one actually isn't all that hard. I'm kind of performing particularly bad in it, but this actually isn't all that hard. So let's go ahead and try that again. Can I actually get, enough momentum to get up here? That would be super nice if I can get enough momentum to go up here. I would be much pleased if I could actually get up here. Meat Boy, please grab the key. Why do you, you're so precise in your jumps, but you're not precise at the same time, Meat Boy. You're precise, but you're also not precise, which I don't appreciate. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go up, 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 up again, and up. And somehow touch the salt. I'm not entirely sure how I did that, but you know what? I certainly did. My big toe touched the salt and I died, which is just fantastic. Just get the key, Meat Boy. Thank you very much. I'd be much pleased if you just get... We're not going to get the A on this, not at this rate. Look at that, we did. Alright, fantastic. We somehow did it, not sure how, but we did. That's pretty great, my good old friend. Ooh, this one's going to be interesting. How am I going to go about this? We're just going to have to see what to do here. Oh, I'm going to have to grab a key as it falls down? How am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? Do I have to use a certain class to do this? Yeah, do I have to use a certain class to do this? How am I supposed to get this key? Yeah, I don't understand how I'm supposed to get this key. I suppose what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to play as, freaking... Yeah, I'm going to have to play as, her. Because I don't see any other way of getting this key. So that's what we're gonna have to do. We're just gonna have to do something like that, I guess, my good old friend. Yeah, she is very effective in terms of getting this stuff, but at the same time, she is not easy to control. Not at all. Not easy to control, even in the slightest. And it's kind of a pain in the ass getting this key. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now, how am I gonna get that? How am I gonna get that bandage? I have no freaking idea how I'm gonna get that bandage. I have no idea how I'm gonna get that bandage. No, I have no clue. Not a clue whatsoever how I'm gonna get that bandage. Alright, well, like that, I suppose. But I have to, do it right and not, lose in the process of trying to do it. That'd be great. That'd be absolutely wonderful if I didn't mess it up so horribly that I can't actually... There we go. Okay, see, it's not that hard. And it's exactly what it is. You're just supposed to get the A+ in that run, because otherwise you're not going to be able to do it. But yeah, see, that's kind of a difficult level. It's one of those few levels in the game where you actually have to pick a specific class to actually do it, because there's no physical possible way that Meat Boy can do this minigame. So let's go ahead and go back to Meat Boy. Oh, there's a warp zone there. Okay, well, how do I get to that warp zone? That's the big question. Hello there, Mr. Missile. Could you somehow hit me? I'm not entirely sure how that missile hit me, but it certainly did. So how do I get to that warp zone? I am not sure. No, I'm not entirely sure how to get to that warp zone. No, I'm not really sure. Did this unlock the warp zone? Yes, it did. Okay, so I have to get that key to unlock that warp zone. So let's go ahead and go over here and get this key and hopefully not mess it up too royally. That would be nice, I don't know why I'm trying to go fast. Once again, well, I have to go somewhat fast because the warp zone will disappear if I don't go fast enough. So I'm gonna have to go somewhat fast. So I have to go just a little bit fast. But the problem is these stupid missiles. These stupid freaking missiles get me as soon as I get in front of them. Because they aim just ever perfectly, which I'm not a fan of. Can you guys not hit me as soon as I like stand in front of you? I'd be much pleased if you guys could give me a moment of clarity, because I need open space. And as soon as I get into this open space, you guys freaking hit me. I am not looking forward to hell difficulty when we deal with the splitting demon homing missiles. Those are gonna be absolute freaking hell. And I'm not excited about that by any stretch. Somehow I died. I'm not sure how I messed that up so badly. But you know what? I'm playing video games, and when I mess things up, I mess things up badly. That's just how I am in video games. If I'm gonna mess something up, I'm gonna mess it up badly. Okay, so the strategy there is to not jump. That's the strategy there. I don't want to jump there. Hello there, Warp Zone. What are you gonna tell me here? Whoa, that's a creepy looking meat boy. Mesh off. Yeah, that meat boy is a little bit creepy looking. Oh no, we have missiles in the Warp Zone level. That's a little bit scary, my friend, but not entirely unmanageable. Homing missiles in minigame levels. This is going to be just a little terrifying. There's a bandage in this level, so let's go ahead and try to get that bandage. The problem is I'm going to have to be safe somehow or another, so I'm going to go ahead and stand underneath this so I have a moment of peace. Get this bandage, and then I can just quickly run along to the other side. Piss off, Mr. Missile Man. I am not interested in what you're selling. I am not remotely interested in what you're selling, so you can go away. Wow, look at this place. Lots of keys. Oh, wow, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard. If I can act as unpredictably as physically possible, that would be perfect. And look at the background. It's like a skull. Wow, good jump, Adam. That's exactly how you were supposed to do it. Is exactly that. Good jump. Where is one of these bandages that I'm managing to miss? If there's two bandages in here, where is it? I don't see two bandages. I see one bandage. I don't understand. There's something I'm not seeing here, and I don't know what it is. There's something I'm clearly not seeing, because it says there's two bandages here, but I only see one bandage. Can you piss off? Yeah, there's only one bandage in this. I don't see a second bandage. I mean, there's the one bandage right there, but there's no bandage in the third level. So what is the video game trying to tell me here? I'm not entirely sure. I'm really not entirely sure what the video game is trying to tell me. So what is the situation here, Meat Boy? What are you trying to tell me here? Because there's only one bandage in this, but the guide tells me there's two. So where is it? So where is it? Oh, I think I know where it's at. It's where I'm standing right now. I'm willing to bet. It's where this locked gate is. I'm willing to bet. I am willing to bet that's where it is. Yep, that's exactly where it is. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, well, this is gonna be hell in a handbasket. There's no doubt about that. This is gonna be utter hell. Am I capable of getting this bandage without messing my life up too badly? Can I get this bandage? There we go. And then get Meat Girl, Bandage Girl. There we go. So I almost panicked several times in that, but you know what? We managed. We somehow managed. All right, well, that takes care of that. That's two bandages. Now we can go ahead and do the normal version of this level without having to worry about the warp zone. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do this normally. Thanks for slowing down in midair there, Meat Boy. That's a general issue we seem to be having in this Let's Play, where you just slow down in midair for no apparent reason, which I can't physically understand why you'd be doing that, but it is what it is, I suppose. I'm just gonna have to deal with it because I have no way to complain. Complaining isn't gonna get me anywhere, so there's no sense in complaining. These missiles are a little too accurate for their own good. Can I just tell you that? They're just a little bit too accurate for their own good. So, well done, Team Meat, for somehow managing to program missiles that will hit you no matter where you freaking are in the map. But you know what? I don't like them all that much. Let's go ahead and do one more level. Let's just do one more. How is this gonna go? I don't really know. What am I seeing here? What am I seeing here? I'm not entirely sure. Because I can't ride up that wall. That is not something that I can do. So what is up here? Is there anything that I want here? Are there any bandages or anything? I don't see any bandages or anything, so I think we're pretty good. But where is there a key? I don't see any keys anywhere. I don't see any keys anywhere. So, well, there's a key right there. So I suppose I can get that key. But I don't see any bandages, so I think we're pretty good there. Mr. Missile Man, why do you have to be just perfectly placed to screw me over? Why, oh why? Okay, can I actually get down here without being annihilated? Thank you very much. Alright, yeah, sorry for going silent there. I died several times. I probably cut out a couple of deaths there. I know I had said previously in this series that I probably wasn't going to be cutting out any deaths, but I started to realize that these videos are going to be highly inflated if I don't cut out at least some deaths. So that's probably what we're going to do. But alright guys, that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you guys very much for watching. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we continue on through the Dark World of the Salt Factory. And if you guys couldn't tell, this is how the rest of this series is going to go. We're going to be doing less and less levels per video because this is going to get harder and harder. So bear with me, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it regardless. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one.